Jerry, what's up, brother? Dude, I'm. Here's what's funny. Yes, I thought about it after the stream yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna ask Jerry tomorrow, and if he hasn't got that book, I'm gonna get his address and I'm gonna send him one I have. I, no exaggeration, dude. I literally thought that last night after the stream. I was like, I was gonna ask him about it. If he ain't got that book yet, I'm gonna send it to him. Joe, what's up, brother? Yeah, that's funny. The Shogun, but he got it, so all good. I just thought that was funny. I was thinking that literally last night, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Jerry, dude, it's gonna be hard to put down, man. I'm just telling you, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, Joe, you got a lot of reading ahead of you. What book are you on in Wheel of Time? 3. Yeah, you're getting into you're starting to get into the good stuff. To me, book 1 was the slowest read. From there, it just yeah, it's just a fun read from that point on. Book 1 is definitely the slowest part. I got to find some stuff to read here pretty soon. I'm actually reading a bunch of books my dad had. He had a bunch of Clive Cussler books that I never read. I'm reading those now. I feel like I should go Poison Creeper first. Yep, it's time to start. I'm doing like key runs, like just when I'm messing around on my Necro. Need that. Yeah, yeah. I don't like the show series at all. I think it's horrible. Hey, Roberto, what's up, brother? I saw your post comment, man. Dude, people have been complaining about YouTube notifications for forever now. It just never seemed to work. Right. Hey, hamster. Nice hamster. No, Roberto was talking about yesterday. He didn't get the notification for the Sunday stream, which, man, the amount of people I've heard say that is just is what it is, man.
So, this is where evil hides.
Creeper doing work. He's just slow. just literally rezzed everybody. Hey, Jeb. What's up, buddy? What's up, Jeremy? I don't know where the hell the creeper's at. Yeah, Jeremy. Well, when we get to that stage. What the hell the creeper's doing? Life. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and get the Raven going. Let's put the Raven here. Is it a current group, Hamster? Just had 4 new tires put on the wife's Jeep. That made for an expensive Monday. American R&B. It might be worth checking out. Over time, yeah, probably. We spent $1,200 for 4 tires. Let's see what the Raven does. Easy. Yeah, I've done that before too, Jerry. In fact, I've done it with this guy. I use the same guy for repairs and work and stuff. I've been dealing with the guy for like, good grief, I don't even know now. And I've done both. He's ordered them for me before, and I've ordered them and had them shipped to his shop. And it's one of them things, man. If I feel like messing around with it and it's like a big difference in price, I'll order them. But I mean, we did some shopping, and his number was not that much off of the distributor price. So I was like, man, just go ahead and do it, man. Where the hell? Oh. So should I go?
Is
I
that
feel like I
all?
want to max. I think I'm gonna go max ravens first, just because. I think you get up to 5 or 6 of them flying around at one time, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Boo. What's up, buddy? What's that? Mustang Mach E? I don't even know what that is.
Welcome.
Is that new, wait, I can't, that's, you saying used. I was thinking, because I seen recently the Mustang's got like a SUV looking thing. I don't know what that's all about. Stacks, what's up, brother? It's a Monday, man.
Order welcomes
Spending
you.
money. Oh, it is that one? Okay. I thought those were like brand new. Thorns. Sure, why not? I'll put this on a Merc. I should have kept that club. Oh, you got one, Shiz? That's cool. We can't really, there's nothing barb wise that we can buy, or not barb, druid wise, off the mercs, or I mean off the merchants.
Hi there.
Not gonna worry about it. Okay. Stuff's just dying. Rusty, what's up, brother? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go like just pure, like just going straight into it. We're just gonna do the. We'll just do the pure summoner build. No hybrid, no. Just gonna do it. Yeah, that thing is killing really fast, isn't it? Alright.
It's locked.
Get the waypoint and then go back and maybe do I don't know why they're all up there.
such stones are common back home.
Not that it matters. When do we get wolves? First wolves are level 6. And we get sage. What's that give us? Just more life. Well, no, a lot more poison damage. We should probably do that. Yeah, Rusty, I'm going to try and just do a little playthrough with a summoner. Druid summoner. Just to see. Death counter. Nah, dude. We're just not going to die. That poison creeper's just throwing around so much. I need a mana. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with it. Find the waypoint. I think I'm going to go ahead and get my Merc just to add more stuff killing. Because one thing I noticed with this build is you end up not doing a whole lot yourself. You're just standing around waiting for your ads to kill everything. Should buy some stamina pots though. There we go. Jeb, it is, dude. If you, I mean, because the barb, it just goes so quick, right? I mean, you just, oops. The barb just prints it. You just like pick up more than you know what to do with. I didn't realize the poison creeper did so much to packs. It's like when it goes through a group, it like hits a bunch at one time. Alright, I got picked up an amulet. More gold. Yo, what's up, Tommy? This would be. I'm curious. She might. That poison creeper should wreck her pack. It should just like.
Join my army of the dead.
Where's that creeper at? she's almost dead. Okay.
Your time is past, Blood Raven. I need mana.
Hello.
All right. I guess it don't matter what she's got on right now, as long as she's shooting.
I'll put that to good use.
Let's get some stamina pots.
The Order welcomes you.
I don't know, something oddly satisfying around watching minions just swarm stuff and kill them, and you just standing there. I guess I could get potions and just throw them. Oh. Maybe I get a bow. I get her one first.
I'm overburdened.
I'll put that to good use.
Alright, I should get... Which one is... One of them does cold damage. Is it this one? Yeah, that's the cold damage. I'll put one there. See, that wolf's kind of tanking now. Wait, a lightning fist. What are you even talking about? That's the one thing, man. I mean, without any changes, we don't have any like new little quirky builds to try out. I mean, it's them fine-tuning or making some changes to the summoner stuff that caused, you know, the summoner to be a little more viable. I mean, nobody was playing it before. I mean, not really playing it now, but it's at least something that could be done, and it's you know, something different to try. Beast, Max, Chant, Fire. Jesus Christ. That's funny. Wasn't that something though that they had that they actually kind of nerfed a little bit? We'll use that. We'll use that.
I can't carry anymore.
Eh. We'll get Sage next and see how it holds up.
I am overburdened.
Alright, so we'll go Sage. Seemed like there was one one of the other ones. Wolverine's probably better for Summoner Army if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it was Wolverine that was a little better for Summoner. Yeah, that adds some damage. Turn over your part of it. Yeah, it's AR damage. I think that's better for the. Why would you feel bad? Is it just because you lost touch? I mean, it happens.
I can't carry anymore.
For some reason, I was thinking the Creeper would die more. Creeper seems to be hanging on pretty well. What? My Discord? Pair this with Corpse Explosion. That's weird. Guess we'll have to buy a belt. Ah. Yeah, actually, I'm glad you said that. I need to clear some stuff out of my description because I switched off of Streamlabs, and there's some Streamlabs stuff in there I need to delete. Yeah, there's a bunch. Stacks, you have to do the accept role thing and rules thing, and then all the text channels open up. Am I too low for you guys? Tommy said something about I was too low.
I can't carry anymore.
Hey, some guy. What's up, brother? Okay, stacks. There it is. There it is. That'd be cool if that applied to the creeper poison. Alright, let's just find the tree. Take that though. Alright, I'm gonna do more ravens. Somehow I missed the tree. What the hell is it? Alright. I hear you, man. Yeah, it's hard to just stick with the one. Did I? I'm gonna try and just do these two characters this season. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and stick to the two. How hard it's gonna be for me to not roll a barb, I don't know. What am I missing? Somehow I can't find a big giant tree. I appreciate you, Roberto. I try to be, man. You know, it's not always easy. Oh, Jesus, okay. It's my sweet, sexy voice that'll win you over every time. Jesus Christ. Did I not have a belt yet? Reading Shogun. Yeah, right? I know, Jerry. It's gonna be tough. I'm gonna try, dude. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and do it.
This dead tree teems with energy.
Just having some conversation, man. Just having some conversation. No big deal. Yeah, that'd be like Jeff Foxworthy narrating a book, man. It just wouldn't go right. Especially a book like Shogun. You can imagine somebody like me narrating Shogun. That would be so stupid. That would be so dumb, man. Every time I get me a stamina one, they follow me with it. We pick up the experience one. Oh, wow. Which reminds me again, I was looking for a character to delete to make this one. Who won that J mod from last season? I'm still holding it. Was it? It was like Liam or somebody, wasn't it? Liam or Can? Who won that J mod? It was Liam? Okay. I'm still sitting on it. You only get to pick 2 IDs? That's interesting. Oh, per stream. Okay. Alright, alright, alright.
Of all cities. Help! Deckard Cain, leave this place.
See how quick they kill what's his face. Where's he at? Did I kill him accidentally? There he is. I'm gonna go 6 ravens. I think that's the max I can get, and then I'm gonna dump poison creeper. Get that poison damage up. Let's see how quick Griswold dies. He's trying to kill my creeper. Alright. Yeah, it's just cooler to wear it anyways.
I'll put that
We'll
to
put
good
that on
use.
her. Yeah, it's it's on non-ladder. Yeah, the J-mod's on non-ladder.
Good. Hello.
Need to buy a belt. I haven't even found one yet.
You have risked.
Damn mana. Another. Oh wait, that's the one I had. I'd rather have the gold than strength. Strength don't mean shit. Yeah. Got a lot of gold already. Sure, why not? Oh, wait, I can't.
Hello.
Where do we buy rings? I'm assuming J-mods are pretty expensive. One day I'll find one. Is that the only belt we got? I might as well take it, I guess. Well, I don't know what a usual price is. I just figure they're super rare. So that makes them super expensive. That doesn't seem like that much.
I can't carry anymore.
Something killed something. Alright, this will give me 5. We got 5 ravens now. And I think it does cap, and then the points start going in, I believe, damage? Just straight damage? Or duration? I don't know if they're on a timer. I don't think we're going to have any sort of issues until Andy. I have a feeling it's going to be one of them things where Andy does one poison nova thing and they're all dead. So it's 16 hits. So the next rank, current level, it doesn't say what next rank gives you. AR goes up, looks like. Maybe it is number of hits also. Won't worry about Countess right now. I just want the waypoint. No, Jeremy, I'm probably gonna stop in a little bit and we'll ID some Sunders if anybody's got any. Yeah, I'd said yesterday I'd do some Sunder IDing for sure. Once once I do, maybe I get done with the act or something, that sort of thing. Because the cool thing with the druid is I don't need bodies to respawn my stuff, and I can do it all in town, so it's not that big a deal to restart it, or not as much of a prep thing. Some magic boots. Just running stuff over. Nah, smoking. I think I'm gonna just do like a clean playthrough, um, and just see how it goes. So we're just gonna do a little solo self found on this one. I mean, I got some stuff later on. You know, I got like a Jalal set aside and a couple other things that I might, pop on. But for now, I think I'm just gonna do a. I hadn't done like just a playthrough in a long time. Like our seasonal stuff, I've been playing in groups, so we're running as a group in those. So I figure, why not? Actually beating up on my creeper a little bit. I'm gonna bump the creeper damage after one more raven. Well, no, you know what? I might just do 5 for now. Because all the summon things kind of synergize each other, so I think I'm going to go poison damage on the creeper next.
flows from here. I need mana.
Yeah, I'm just get it up a little bit of extra damage. Yeah, I mean, its dot damage is pretty nice. I think overall, if you get this thing built out, I think the Ravens is where all the damage is normally, because they hit so hard so fast. So we got that. Let's do a little more creeper damage. Then I'll start getting my wolves, getting all my wolves. Be nice to get that little tanky bear up there. Werebears, wow, +3 cyclone armor. +2 oak sage. Yeah, we'll probably be putting that on. Not even high enough level for it. No. Apparently, Mom went a little overboard with the neighbor's stuff yesterday. Oh man, she had grabbed all their outdoor furniture cushions and a hammock they had hanging up, and had put it all in our living room. So
Bars can't
my wife walks downstairs and sees. Oh no, I think she was at the store. I think she came in and all that stuff was in our house. And then it didn't even rain. It just looked like it, but it never even rained. Yeah, I know, right? Oh yeah, it was a little weird. They've kind of they kind of understand. They're really like I've been pretty lucky with those neighbors. Oh, I was going to tell you guys about what happened to my buddy just a couple of weeks ago. He's got 2 kids, and they're young. They're like 5 and 7, I think. And he works remote, so he's home most of the time. And for whatever reason, there was a kid at their house or at a neighbor's, and there was a bunch of kids playing together in the neighborhood. And one of them was like 14. And now, mind you, his son is 7. And all the kids were like of that age bracket. And I mean, I didn't think anything about it. There wasn't any roughhousing going on, nothing like that. And they were playing in his neighbor's yard, or it might have been his yard. I think it actually was his yard, because that's kind of what spurred everything. He goes outside to check on the kids, see what's going on, and the 14-year-old, which again is kind of weird because he's playing with a bunch of little kids, had somehow swallowed a bottle cap. And he wasn't like choking on it. He'd somehow swallowed a plastic bottle cap of some sort. You know, kids are usually pretty stupid about putting things in their mouth, but the kid's 14 years old. So he's checking on him, and the kid's like trying to go home, and he's just asking him. He's like, you know, are you okay? I mean, you having trouble, any choking, anything going on? And the kid was like, no, I gotta go. So he didn't think nothing of it. He followed the kid home, make sure he got home okay. And it wasn't that far. It's like a block or two. It wasn't like it was like walking across the neighborhood. He didn't think nothing about it. And, you know, it was like middle of the afternoon and he was working, so he goes back to work. And he said, like, I think his wife was home at some point, or she came home. Anyways, there's like suddenly this loud banging on their front door, like real heavy, like the police are knocking on your door type of banging. It wasn't the police, but it was that kid's father. And several of his buddies had come over to his house, and you know, and obviously, and they were holding beer cans, so they'd been drinking, because he saw them out there. They were like in his yard holding beer cans. So, you know, that's one of them alarm bells, like immediately, like, this is kind of weird. It's like really aggressively banging on his door. So he doesn't go to the door because, I mean, he just tells me it's like they're acting like super aggressive, and he's just not going to go out there. So he's talking through his Ring doorbell, and they're like screaming at him to come outside. And he's in the conversation, and they never said why they were there, because he asked them at some point. It's like, you know, are you the parents of whoever, yada yada, whoever the kid was, and they didn't even answer that. Wouldn't even say that you know that's why they were there or anything. The wife, in fact, the wife of the guy that ended up being the kid's dad, his parents, they were both there. And they were like yelling at him to come out into the yard. And it's like him, that guy, his wife, and like 3 other guys were standing out in his front yard. So he calls cops. He's like, I'm just not going to deal with this. I'll just call the cops. And the cops show up, and this goes on. He said it went on for like a couple of hours in his front yard. To like, it was almost like a riot situation. They were arguing. They ended up fighting with the cops, and I think they got arrested. I don't remember if he said they just eventually got them to go away or if they actually had to arrest them. But he said they were just like in his front yard drinking, cussing, throwing beer cans, just the whole 9 yards. He said it was just like wild. And they never actually stated the reason why they were there. They did say a couple times at some point that they wanted to kick his ass, but they never said what was going on. And it turned out that these people were like real big troublemakers just in the neighborhood. He didn't know them until that point. But they apparently cause all kind of issues in the neighborhood just in general. And they were just like in his front yard threatening to beat his ass over not even sure what. And my friend, he's a pretty mild-mannered person. He's not confrontational. He's not an aggressive type person. But he's also a gun nut. And he's got all kind of weaponry. He loves collecting guns. He's got all kind of stuff. Which he didn't go, that crazy route of like just straight up, walking out the front door with his weapons, but he said it was getting kind of crazy to the point that the cops were having a hard time dealing with these people. And that's what makes me feel so lucky that I actually have decent neighbors. I've never had any kind of weird confrontations with neighbors and stuff. But then I hear stories like this. It's like, my God, man. And you see, there's like all kind of YouTube videos of crazy neighbor videos. I'm surprised. Like I said, it just depends, right? Like, my other friend, who's like one of the guys that I work with on the game, he probably would have been a little more aggressive. Just a little more. Because he's like, we all are 2A guys, put it that way. We all have guns. And if it had been the other one, the confrontation out in the yard might have gone a little different, because he's a little more hot-tempered than the one that actually had all this stuff happen.
I'll put that to good use.
The dog thing is always, yeah, but I have run into the dog stuff pretty good bit. That's a little wild, some guy. Yeah, Jerry, that sums it up. Yeah, that kind of sums it up, I think. It is hillbillies with money, because he lives in a really nice neighborhood. But this is the kind of stuff that still went down. So yeah, hillbillies with money. And and he said they like literally parked in his yard. Like, people pull up in the front curb And sometimes they'll get the wheels up on the curb a little bit, maybe a little bit in the grass. He said they parked with all four wheels in his grass. Not quite that kind of money, Jerry, but yeah, money. Did I? Well, I think it was after. You didn't show up till after, didn't you? You showed up after we had done the first torches. I don't remember. Yeah, dude, Jerry, I don't know how I'd react to that. I tend to get a little amped up really quick, especially if it's like dealing with my property or my family or something like that. I I can get a little hot-headed. Hard as is that is to believe, I can get a little hot-headed. So it was, yeah. I don't know how I would have dealt with that. It probably would have been a little more stupid. I'll get you on the next one, Jeremy. I've been farming I farmed a bunch of keys yesterday and today. Oh yeah, no, yeah. I mean, it's hard to say until you're like in that specific confrontation to know how you'll react to that. I mean, you kind of say how you think you will, but man, when your blood gets up, man, you tend to do things a little little less rationally sometimes. Put it that way. Some people can hold it together, and I'd like to say that I can for the most part, but I can get a little bit of a temper sometimes, so I can see myself reacting differently. What the hell, Stacks? That is such a bizarre thing, dude. Just randomly park in your yard for you to store their vehicle? That had to be one of them crazies, man. That's weird. That's just weird. Right, Eric? Yeah, I could. Yeah, that's different. That's that kind of situation, man. You got to act a little different. Yeah, Stacks. You should know better than to have a yard people wanting to park their vehicles on. Oh, really, Eric? My God. I mean, you see some. You just never know, man. It's like I said the other year or last was it last year, year before? Like when my mother was home, it was just she was taking care of my dad, and he was at overnight at the hospital. Well, it was like a few nights at the hospital, and shit, they had somebody kick in their door. She was home by herself. That's why I won't let her stay by herself. We just ain't having that. But yeah, that kind of stuff just ain't happening. All right, now we'll go more wolves. 2 more wolves. We got 2 wolves now. Is it this one? No, it's this one. Stacks, you jerk face. Doing jerk face things. What are you thinking, man? Oh man. I don't even have. I feel like I need to get one of those Ring doorbells though. You guys have one? Any of you guys have the Ring? I feel like I need to get one. Just too many instances where I've seen it come in fairly handy, just to have one out front. Level 2. Oh, really? That is so bizarre, man. But stuff like that, you just, man, everybody's so weird these days. You just don't know what's going on. Yeah, I mean, same type of thing, right? I'm assuming you probably can't talk through that. That's the only thing with the Ring doorbell one. And I don't really want it to just talk through the front door. I don't care about that. I want the video. So, yeah, probably just a camera would suffice. I want the waypoint. There we go. Nice. Oh, and you can do, yeah, so basically you got the same thing. Dennis, what's up, brother? Yeah, I feel like I've thought about getting that and getting like a dash cam. Dude, I see so much stuff on the streets driving. And it just, I feel like at some point a dash cam is going to be handy. I'll start my own surveillance state. Yeah, right. I don't know, man. Our neighborhood, we've been really fortunate. It's very quiet. You don't hear about stuff going on, but you just never know, man. Oh, really? That's interesting, Jerry. I might have to check that out, actually. Because, I mean, I don't know how many times I've been on the road and seen something happen in front of me and, like, man, I wish I had a dash cam just to get a recording of that. I've seen some crazy stuff. Get out of here. Oh, really? Yeah, dude. I've seen so much of that kind of stuff. I have actually seen the I wouldn't call it a meme. I've actually seen somebody something was going on. I don't, y'all remember the scene from Tommy Boys where they pretend like there's bees in the car to get away from the cop? I saw something like that in the middle of a busy four lane where these people whipped they were in the left lane and there's a turn lane and then the two other lanes. They literally whipped into the turn lane, dead stop. Two people peel out of the car, flailing their arms like there was something in the car after them. And it's like, this is some shit from a movie. And that's one of them moments like, man, if I'd have got that on video. Yeah, right, Jerry. Dude, it was funny because I was driving towards him. I wasn't behind him. Like, I was driving towards him and I saw him swerve over and stop and jump out, start flailing their arms as I went by. But I mean, there was a couple of times where, like for an accident, I was going, I was behind this little pickup truck. I was headed home, so we were pretty close. We weren't quite into the residential, but we were on like a 35. It was, just a small road. And you come around a little bend, and the car on the other side crosses the line and swipes the guy in front of me, like just swipes his side, and keeps going. So the guy pulls over. I pull over behind him and just make sure he's okay. And it's like, I'm going to try and see if I could find the people that hit him. I saw it was just one girl in the car, and I saw her on her phone. And it's like, it was obvious. She just was like, she crossed center lane because she was messing around on her phone. And I drove down. There was a gas station about a mile down at a big intersection. And as I got to that intersection, I saw her on the side of the road, and there was already a cop talking to her. So I don't know if somebody else called because did I call? I don't remember if I called her. I don't think I did. I spun around real quick to see if I could track her down because this was it was cell phone days, so I definitely had a cell phone. I don't remember if I called or not, but she was already talking to a cop when I pulled up. And it was a young girl, teenager, and her mother was already there. And when I walked up, they were telling the cop that that guy crossed the center lane and had hit her. So I walked up and got the cop's attention and told him I had seen the whole thing, and I was behind the truck driver, the guy that was driving the truck. And I told him everything I saw. Gave him my information and everything. But, I don't know how that ended up playing out because the cop never called me back. I told him I saw her cross center and hit that guy. But, when I walk up, they were telling the opposite story. And that'd have been one of them really funny times to whip out a dash cam and just show it. Alright, we're about to get to Andy here. Yeah, that kind of stuff pisses me off, man. Alright, should I go wolves again? Get 3. Let's do a wolf. Hey, Cam. What's up, buddy? Yeah, stacked. Dude, that stuff happens a lot. But yeah, I never was called, so you don't know how the whole thing ended up playing out. You want everything, Cam. Everything. It's all yours. Oh wait, I got another wolf now. There we go. I appreciate the retelling, Jerry. You nailed it. Jesus, Dennis, really? I would think people are still using Enigmas. Should probably spend some of my points. Alright, here we go.
I need mana.
Thank you.
Merc's gonna die.
Not enough mana. Dario, your reign is over.
Yeah, easy enough. Pretty much got to spam your ads to keep them up.
I need mana.
Yeah, Dennis, I noticed that, man. I never heard that term till just like within the last couple of years. Atmospheric river. It's like, what?
There's
And Dario. Good day.
Finally, we.
Guess I could put that on the Merc. Still not high enough to use. Well, no, I am high enough to use that now. We'll go ahead and slap that on. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. What am I using? 40 gold. Sell that. Let's put that on. Pumps my oak sage.
Good day.
I'll put that to good use.
where can I take you?
I'm wondering. Maggot lair might be a little bit of a pain. I don't know how the ravens will act in the maggot lair.
Greeting.
His head looks too small with that bird helmet. Yeah, his head is way too small. Can't get a good look at his face from this. Alright, so does anybody have Sunders to ID? I guess it's just because his shoulders are sticking. It makes his head look small. That's kind of weird looking. Yeah, kind of stacks, kind of, I guess. Kind of coming across that way.
Now that I'm done.
Alright, any unID'd Sunders? This is where we're at. This one's almost finished, and we got 2 new ones yesterday. So if you got Sunders to ID, now's the time. We got fire and cold, 84 and 82, and I'm gonna need you, Jeremy, to re-explain the seasonal thing you're wanting to do. I know it's 2 unID'd Annies per stream, and it's 4 Jmod. Rusty hadn't had enough time to farm up 12 more Sunders yet. Now, are you adding the 2 together? Adding the stats to the 2 together? Or is it a match? Is it a match like the Sunders? It's a match. Okay. But you only get to bring 2 to try and match. And it's got to hit all 3 stats. But it's 4 Jmod. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because that's pretty tough to hit all three stats. All right. Let's move stuff around. We'll put it up here. No, we'll put it right here. Jmod. That's mine. And this is the... Alright, let's ID it. And you got to bring unID'd Sunders. Or not Sunders, Annihilus. And if it matches a 1627. It's a really nice Annihilus. If you match that, you get a J mod, which, for those that know, super rare and expensive. Kind of, boo. I'd forgotten all about that other one, but to be fair, Liam didn't say anything either. I think he forgot he won it. And I'll add that. Let me add that to my thing. Why does that say unID'd, unID'd? Must have forgot. unID'd Sunders. unID'd Annihilus. That I couldn't tell you, Jerry. Oh, alright, who's this? Alright, should I do individual IDs, or should we let Deckard look at those? He wants to just trade it. Alright, so right out of the gate, well, now we got two that are potentially match graphics. Here we go. Wow, actually a good physical, but of no use. It's a nice physical one though. Do y'all think I would need a physical for my summoner army? I might need to. 78 fire. This is not going to match graphics wise. Ooh. Almost hit that poison 73 though. That's close. You'll like my name? I'm the Wendigo. What the hell, Rusty?
I am overburdened.
You still got 4. Alright, we got one eye graphic match. .76 fire. Oh, I saw the 84. It's lightning, though. Oh, I thought that was it at first. I saw the 84. 81 cold. 75 lightning. Because I think it's 82 cold, 84 cold, 82 fire. So that's where we're at. Any other Sunders? I'm going to continue my playthrough. I just picked up Cyclone armor. Wait, who's this? No. No, pass on that. I'm doing solo self-found for now. I might switch up later, but I'm going to at least do a lot of this playthrough solo self-found. Ooh, Rusty, you going to give away a towel armor. We got a few Sorkies out there. It was 1627. Oh, yeah. What Joe said. 1627. Yeah. It's actually a good roll. It's kind of cool. Alright, so, should we hold the towel for Sunday, or y'all want to spin it off today? Anybody playing a Sork right now needs towel armor? Well, actually, some people have been putting them on other classes too, so. Alright, we got a few. I figured we would. Hey, I mean, I slap one on my barb too. That's what I was saying. I mean, it's not necessarily just Sorks. And Roberto. Somebody else who was saying they put the 3-piece on their assassin. They use 3-piece towel on their assassin. Well, Joe, you usually have pretty decent luck. All right, well, let's do it right now. We'll just go and do it right now. Let's get the Wheel of Doom. All right, type 1 if you want to be on the wheel. We're going to do the towel armor. I did, Liam. We were just talking about it a little earlier. I forgot all about the J mod you won last season. So I saw it when I was doing some character cleaning. You don't want the purple barb, man? Greg, what's up, buddy? Different look. What color are you going for this season? Green? Be like a giant leprechaun? Alright, anybody else? We're going to spin it. Alright, here we go. Oh, come on. Maybe I should put Tal armor on my druid. Respin it? Alright. Can don't need it. Jerry. What's perfect defense on the Talrashas? Y'all remember? A Tal barb? Dude, I've rocked a barb with Tal armor the last 2 seasons. Fred, what's up, brother? Thank Rusty. Rusty's the one that found it. Well, that's what I was saying. Somebody was saying yesterday that they rock 3-piece Tal on a mosaic sin. 941. Got you. Now you gotta, hold on, let's take a look. Step up to the plate. Got the purple. I'm telling you, it just looks good, man. Stop. Alright, I gotta go kill more stuff. Trade what for 1 chip topaz? Get out of here. Stop swinging at me. Alright, so this way I could actually summon my army. What is F2? What do I have on F2? Did I skip it? I skipped it. Oh yeah, I did skip it. Alright.
I need mana.
And there's going to be more. We'll have the dire wolves and the grizzly. Liam, there's ways for them to make money on this game. They're just, it's not the dollar values that they want to play around with, so it like they don't do it. Like if it's not tens of millions, it's not enough. I was watching a video today. It's talking about like a lot of the AAA studios' recent flops that are like. What was one that there was 2 different games that they were talking about that was had like $200 million in development costs. Oh, one of them was that what do you call it? The Suicide Squad. Apparently, they dumped so much money into that game. And it's not doing anything. No, it wasn't Ackman, actually. It was somebody else. Um, but, I mean, everybody's talking about it. There's the AAA studios, man. You would think a group of people got together, that many people could come up with, like, creative game ideas, and it just doesn't seem like a lot of them are able to do it. Yes, Alicia, and if you say anything about graphics arts, I will ban you from my channel. That started with me, can I think everybody that's like on the in that starter group is pretty set, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Liam. I don't know, man. There's so much of that kind of stupid stuff. But the price tags on these games that they're developing nowadays is wild. I couldn't even imagine what kind of game I could put out with that kind of a budget. That's just wild to me. I kind of want a corpse explosion. I missed that part of it. Alicia, are you a bot? Because I don't think you heard what I said. These people. Oh, man. Yeah, then you didn't hear what I said when I said if you mentioned graphics design, I was going to ban you from my channel. Bot. No, I'm not. Hold on. Hold on, guys. There we go. Had to ban them real quick. Twitch is such a shit show. Ban Jeremy. It's real simple, man. I warned them. It's like, just don't mention graphics design. And what they do, they mention graphics design. It wasn't a bot. But Jesus, man. Holy crap. That's too funny. Here's the thing. It ain't no chick. It's some guy using a female name and a female, what do you call it? The little icons to try and push this stuff. It's some dude in Russia. I mean, they literally said, "Bro, just give me a chance." Oh my God. I'm surprised there's not more of that on Twitch. Like a little more OF peddling. I'm surprised that they just don't directly do that with bots. Yeah, just buy. Yeah. Just buy my stuff, bro. My tolerance has gotten pretty low to that kind of stuff on Twitch. Don't tase me, bro. That was one of the best memes. I don't know how many times I watched that video. I see what you did. Oh man. Did they finally give up on that extended warranty one? I don't get that one anymore. Yeah, Jerry, I did. Yeah, stacks. Oh man. We gotta have some fun with it, right? And I did do a little research on that graphics design stuff. Some are legit. Some of them sell just boilerplate graphics that they use over and over, and then some of them are scams. It is what it is. Not gonna lose any sleep over it. Oh, stereo. Which one was Desmond? I officially hung up on Lost. I'm not watching it anymore. Who was Desmond? Is that the No, that African guy was Echo. Who was Desmond? Nap time. You don't nap on a train, do you? That sounds like asking for trouble. Did I miss? Oh no. We're about 5 or 6 episodes into Firefly. That it's okay. I'm still kind of withholding judgment on that one. We'll see which way it goes. I got out of. Let's get in here. Let's get in here. My wife likes it. She's enjoyed it.
Rudiment, return to dust.
And I'm not saying I don't enjoy it. But it's like in the build-up phase where they're building characters, backgrounds, and stuff. You think so? Yeah, I probably won't do that. I mean, we try and watch an episode or two every night. That's usually enough for me. I've kind of gotten away from like binge watching stuff. Really? That's actually funny. All right, so let's see. Oh wait, I picked up. Where's Cyclone Armor? Is that pretty early? I don't even know where it's at. It's gonna be Elemental. Okay, it's right there. I got points there. I could technically use it. Alright, now we got 5 wolves.
They say
Her character bugged me on Lost. I don't know why. Her character bugged me. You know, I remember seeing her. You know what was a funny late night show that was actually pretty decent? Like, all the ones that I can't stand any of the late night stuff. I mean, I don't think they're funny. But you guys remember Craig Ferguson? His late night was hilarious. That dude was funny. He didn't give a damn. Honestly, I would put him up there with the top late night. Yeah, that dude was awesome. If you haven't ever seen any of his late night stuff, check him out on YouTube. It's all over the place. He is hysterical. He was by far one of the funniest late night guys.
Hello.
We need to run faster. Well, I never watched him like while the show. I just watched him on YouTube, man. Yeah, it was like late, late. It was. It was definitely late, late. But I mean, I caught most of his stuff just watching, picking it up on YouTube and stuff. He's funny, man. Let the army work. So we should do like the same with the Necro Summoner. We should probably get the Might Merc in conjunction with. I don't feel like the mana's going to ever be a thing, so definitely not an insight. Like getting first kills for Corpse Explosion, not that important. Midnight Special. Not off the top of my head. Yeah, and I'm still older than you, so. And it might be something I know. I don't recognize it off the top of my head. The Sage is lasting longer than I would have thought. I would have figured. I kind of remember them dying pretty often. Dog! What's up, brother? Yeah, you're right on that, Jerry. Yeah. And it's kind of funny. The women did love him on that show, man. What's going on, dog? Congrats on the 99, man. You doing another one? I guess I need to spend some points. I think I've spent a little bit of strength points. I probably should dump some points to get my health up some. Yeah, let's put some points up. Nah, man, I got a good Necro Torch. Alright, so we're stuck on 5. 5, 5. I don't know if that's total max. Let's do Raven some more for damage. Oh yeah, Jerry, 100%, dude. How far are you having to travel for the wedding? Come on, man. I heard you finished what, 57? Go for top 25 next season. New Mexico. Wow, yeah, that's a trip. Don't mind the heat, man. It's going to be a dry heat. If you're asking me if D2 is better than D4, that would be a resounding yes. And this is from a person that I did a level 100 in D4. I did do one. I haven't played much since season or preseason, but yes, I'm going to say that all day long. Oh, and I saw where they announced the DLC coming for D4. Did anybody happen to see the price on that? I didn't look. I saw it pop up in my email, and I ignored it. So, but it had like a pre-order thing, a button. So I'm assuming they got the prices out already. I'm just curious what they're going to try and sell the. I don't know why I picked that up. What they were going to try and sell the DLC for. 40. I feel like I'm walking in mud. Need to get some shoes. 40, 50, and 70. Did they say when that's coming out? Was it this year? It seemed like they announced the DLC was going to be this year, wasn't it? October 8th. Yeah, I'm not even going to invest the money this time. I went pre-order. I went the whole 9 yards with the initial D4. Honestly, that was kind of a mistake on my part. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's coming with the DLC. I mean, 40 can be a decent price depending on the content, right? So it's kind of hard to say. But I feel like I got a little burned doing the pre-order and doing the early access on the original one. That I don't know. I'm a little jaded about putting any kind of money back into it again. I mean, there's a lot of people enjoy it. I'm not one of them. I tried to play the new season, and I played for a couple of hours, and the leveling is just basically doing the what are the zones called? So it just, to me, it just felt a little boring. and then I uninstalled it. Yes, I did. Yeah, Frosty, I wouldn't disagree with that, dude. I mean, it's not a horrible game. It's just it's not a, what I would expect to be a great game for the Diablo franchise. It's not a bad game. I had more fun playing Last Epoch. I put it that way. When I tried Last Epoch right before this season started for D2, and oh wait, I need to go get my cube. Um, yeah, to an extent, I wouldn't disagree with the open world stuff. I mean, I don't know. I was just pretty disappointed with the loot system mainly. That was my biggest issue was loot. War Machine, what's up, brother? But like, I played around with Last Epoch, and it was I think it was $40 for the brand new game, and it was just I don't know. It felt better put together. The loot was not like D2 level of interesting, but the loot was decent. A lot of the mechanics were better. I mean, there was things about it that I didn't like 100% go along with, but I mean, I just thought they did a better job than D4 out of the gate. And then D4 is already pushing their first DLC 1 year later. No, Eric, I haven't. Um, Here's my take on the loot systems. I mean, to me, what makes D2's loot system great is the capability for certain items to really make a build way stronger. Like, and that might sound like out of the gate to be like too OP, but it just works. You get certain items and they just exponentially make your character great. And I don't feel like D4's captured that. And there's a lot of nuances to D2's loot system that just makes it way deeper than D4, like farming for bases for different rune words, to different rares that are super great. All the uniques that you go for that always are like getting a Shaco early in the season is like such a great feeling. See you, Boo. How we going, buddy? I just feel like the D4 loot system it hasn't been able to capture that feeling. Yeah, Ram. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I went back in this season and started trying to level and play it, and I just got bored like so quick with it. I mean, D2's kind of one of a kind when it comes to loot systems. I don't know if anybody will be able to ever replicate how D2's loot works, and that might just be, it's just not possible. it's, I mean, it might be the case where just the way D2 handles their loot system, it just can't replicate it. Maybe. So I don't know. And they did promise us a rune word system for D4, which they pulled and never came back with. There was supposed to be a rune word system with D4. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, it's just they nailed it when they created this loot system. And so, some of it could be accidental. I don't know, but it works. They added pets already? What do you mean by pets? New class. Is it going to be the paladin? They added mercenaries. Finally, in a new zone. I kind of figured. Yeah, I think they tried to address like that ancestral, sacred, and all that stuff. I don't know, man. The loot system to me still, and they supposedly changed it with this. Is there no waypoint? Oh wait, I did. Did I hit it? Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not buying the X pack or the DLC. I'm just not. Nah, Joe. People on Twitch. Dog invaded me. I did 100, and I did a 70 or 80-ish, and then I was done with it. I know, Joe. Well, Frosty, I get that, dude. I mean, like my wife played some D3. She doesn't play D2. When it first came out, my son plays D4. I mean, everybody's got kind of their thing, right? I mean, D4's got a fan base. Yeah, nerd, I always did too. Well, I play it all the time still. Not quite understanding, Blue. Live services in general, that's kind of the wave of the future for just video gaming. It's just a lot of companies don't do it well. I don't need any of this. Because, like, take, like, if you want to talk about live service, like Overwatch, original Overwatch, Overwatch 1, amazing live service game. Constant updates. They just did a great job with the game. Overwatch 2, not so much for me. I mean, I uninstalled it and just haven't gone back to it. I played it recently, and I just didn't feel like playing it again. I played when Overwatch 1, though. So, I mean, there are games that can do the live service thing pretty well. Yeah, nerd, it does. Well, I think the problem with a lot of these live service, and what D4 did was they pushed the store stuff so hard, man. It makes it feel like a money grab instead of a good game. And I don't mind like the microtransaction aspect of certain things. It's just I don't know. It seemed like in D4 it just like it was at the forefront. It's all about the store ads and stuff popping up periodically. It was just annoying. Yeah, the Overwatch 2 thing when they just completely killed um, the PvE part of it, that pissed a lot of people off, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't disagree. JSP definitely has had a huge impact on like keeping like a community alive in between when before D2R dropped. I mean, that was like a big piece of it. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't necessarily have an issue with microtransactions, especially for cosmetic type stuff. It's when those companies break that line where they start pushing the pay to wins through their microtransactions. Which I'm not saying D4's done that, but I think people just have that in the back of their mind. I need to get to Wolverine. I think that's my next play. Oh, it's stuck at 5 Ravens. I can't remember. That must be the max, and you just keep getting more and more hits in AR. So, I'm not gonna mess with the creeper. He's staying alive. I'll just keep upping the Raven damage. I mean, it boils down to D4 is just not the game for me. Thought it was going to be, but it's not. I mean, they could potentially roll out some really cool stuff in the DLC, maybe, that could surprise us. And then maybe I'd reconsider buying, but I'm definitely not pre-ordering. That's just not happening again. Alright, got cube. Nice. Yeah, well, nerd, I don't know that I will, dude. And I did. I was like a big fan of the campaign. I thought the campaign was pretty awesome. I don't remember if anybody said, is did they announce what the new character's gonna be? I'm assuming Paladin. That's what I would guess, and everybody thinks Paladin. But I mean, they could like, you know, fool everybody and come out with something else different. I just assumed Paladin was going to be the new class. Spiritborn. Is that a new name for a paladin? What's that supposed to be? Spiritborn. I can't even guess. I don't know what that's going to be. Yeah, Eric, don't even get me started. Spear wielding jungle lady. Is that so? They're bringing the Amazon, or half of an Amazon? Because I mean, we already got a rogue for the bows and stuff. So is it going to be like D4's version of a Javazon? Oh, Zon Witch Doctor Fusion? What the hell? Trying to remember what was so special. What was the Witch Doctor's thing in D3? Did they have a Necro and a Witch Doctor? I don't remember. In D3. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I know they brought back they opened up the trading more in D4. What's funny is it was always stuff that people told them from beta to do the trading that way, and they just I don't know, man. You wonder about like some of the executive decisions, especially when it's stuff that people were telling them from day one or earlier. And then it's like a year later, they do what people were telling them from beta. Yeah, Eric, I do kind of remember that. Oh, yeah, I know Activision's behind it all. My favorite man, Bobby Kotick. Maybe he'll eventually get burned on the Epstein Island stuff. I do not like that guy. He destroyed, to me, all the Blizzard franchises. I mean, whether he called the individual shots or not, he was there when all of the Blizzard franchises started heading south. Bobby Kotick was in charge. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, because if you look at all the Blizzard titles before they merged with Activision, God, they were all amazing. All of them. Every franchise. World of Warcraft was at its peak. I mean, they had StarCraft just killing it. Diablo was killing it. I mean, it's just, they had so many good franchises, man. Yeah, WC3 was just so good. All those games were just amazing. See you, Dennis. Have a good one, buddy. I'm still holding out hope with Microsoft just because of what they did with Age of Empires 2. Because they did that with an older game, I'm hoping, and it's probably, pipe dream, but because they like revived Age of Empires 2, and it's got like new content constantly coming out, and it's older than Diablo 2. Age of Empires 2 came out in 96, 97, or was it early 2000? I don't remember. I know it predated Diablo 2. And Microsoft's done a lot with it. They just had a new content drop 2-3 months ago. Yeah, right. Some guy. If they're not gonna, just tell us it's going into maintenance mode. Just tell us. Don't tell us we got patch notes coming for season 7, and it's changing the age restriction on Korean players 19. That was patch notes. Come on. No, dude, I still watch StarCraft stuff. I mean, I played it with some friends of mine about a month ago. I had them boot up the original Star, like Brood Wars. That was one of my favorite games back in the day, and I enjoyed StarCraft 2. I did. I just the original one is just like, that's got like a special place for me. That was one of my all-time favorite games. StarCraft 2 added a bunch of stuff that I didn't know I was missing until I started playing it. And when StarCraft 2 first came out, I played the hell out of it. Oh my god, I played the hell out of it. I'm still meaning to like go back and revisit it and mess around with it some. I just hadn't had a chance. Because I got some friends that enjoy like ARPGs. Or no, not ARPGs, but RTS. And I think, and they never played StarCraft 2. I think they would like love that a lot. Civ 7? No, I haven't. I enjoyed Civ games. I played 5 and 6 a decent amount. Oh, wow, this is close by. I was going to TP back. Alright, this is going to be the worst part of Act 2 with this summoner. Gotta go into Maggot. Maybe not. I don't know how the Ravens will perform in Maggot Lair, because you could cast them ahead. So it might not be too bad. Is Sid Meier still around? Has he retired? They brought him back for like either Civ 5 or 6. So I'd be curious if he's still involved in some of that stuff. Ooh. That was almost bad. He was on the video. That's kind of cool. I never remember which way to go here. I don't remember on Fizzimmunes how I'm going to deal. Is it literally, do I have to rely on the Spirit Wolves for their cold damage? I guess I'm going to need a Sunder for sure. Yeah, that's true. I could do that. Yeah, I'm just leery about investing the DLC money at this point. I might just watch, see what people think before I take a look at it. I mean, maybe they finally learned their lesson, actually looked at it a little better, listened to people. I mean, because there's some good creators out there that have some great ideas about D4 that they could potentially listen to, have some input on the game. Because the Ravens are actually flying through the tunnels pretty well. It's everything else, but the Ravens, that's not bad with the Ravens. Whoa, I'm trapped. They got the surround on me. What level are we at? 17, and we get the next at, what's this, 18? Yeah, 18. Just keep going, Ravens. Grill some pork chops, that's what I'm talking about. We might, I might actually, what time is it? We need to probably check and see if anybody needs to ID some Sunders. Keep forgetting I got Cyclone armor. I should probably pop that. Guy's admin too bad to manage. If nothing else, I could always cast him up ahead of me. Um, yeah, actually, fine. That's fine, Frosty. Let me, what I'm trying to do, here's my plan for this character. I'm going to play solo self-found, but once I'm done with the playthrough, then I got gear set aside to load him up, because I'm going to try and run Summoner as an endgame, see how it goes. So yeah, definitely, I'll definitely take that if you want to dump it. Cause yeah, not a lot of people, not a lot of people out there looking for Summoner Grand Charms, right? All right, I'm gonna try and get the next waypoint.
Thus,
It is an honor to serve you.
Nah, I don't mess with classic. I can't go back to the old graphics. I get the appeal of it. I just I don't know. I'm in a happy place with D2. I don't really get bored. I don't know. I mean, the loot grind for me for D2, it's just always enjoyable. I don't get bored with it. I mean, there's obviously a lot. There's a lot of quality of life stuff they could still add to this game for sure. But I mean, the game's in a good place. It just needs a little bit of TLC. Alright, we just need the... Did I miss it? Is it up top? Oh, yeah, I didn't see it. If they just work us in a loot filter and stackables, then I think the game would be in a pretty amazing position. Oh, okay, there we go. We just found that so quick. All right, game is going to be Wind 1. If you got any Sunders to ID, we got bounties for the Sunders.
Good day.
Now a Nihilus as well. All right, and I'll explain this real quick. So, Sunders. We're trying to match stats on 3 different Sunders. If you have a Poison, 73, these things have been one. Here's how we normally do it. If you match graphics, Poison, and 73 on this one, Ja Rune. Somebody already won that. So we got it for Cold. If you match graphics, Cold's 84, Ja Rune. If you match Cold 84, it's Burr Rune. If you match 84, it's a Low Rune. And the same for this Fire one. That's what we're doing. That's what the bounties are. Bro Mac. What's up, Toe? What are you doing, man? And you got to bring Sunders un-ID'd. And I ID them. And if they match any of these, then you win. A Nihilus, if you bring an un-ID'd Nihilus and it matches this one, exactly, 1627, Jmod is the prize. But it has to be an un-ID'd Nihilus, and only 2 per stream. Who's RNG? Who was RNG? I know you told me the other day. It's been going pretty good, Tomac. How you been, man? 16 Fizz. No. Oh, okay. What's up, Tim? It's hard to keep track of everybody's names. A couple of Titans on the ground. Oh, alright. Here we go. 3 more already? What the hell, man? What was the terror zone? I mean, I've been doing a playthrough, so I hadn't seen it. Trav? Okay. Nice one. 75 light. This one matches graphic. Oh my god, that's horrible. Sorry. 80 light. Sorry, man. Man, you found 3 of them out of Trap Terror Zone? That's pretty good. Tomac, it's been fun, man. We had a great stream yesterday. We had a blast yesterday. Had all kind of stuff going on. It's tunnels right now. Tunnels is decent. I don't mind running tunnels. I'll take them hate keys. For what test? What are you talking about, Tomac? Oh, yeah, let me put the game name in. My bad. Win one. Oh, Tomac, no, not yet, dude. I'm waiting. We are finishing up a couple of things, and then we'll be pushing the test information out. Well, I can do build. We can do builds now. Like we got a downloadable build set up that's pretty. It's like a gig, so it's a decent little. It's decent size, but not, you know, considering it's not that big. So hopefully we'll be pushing that out soon. What's Mentalist? Is that Shadow? Yeah, I'll make a big announcement about it. Thanks, Frosty. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna hold that because I'm sitting on a couple of nothing fancy, but I got a Jalal's waiting. I got like a summoner, +3 summoner waiting. I had that just in case I decided I was gonna make some weird build or something, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna play around with fire, so I might just chunk that. But yeah, we're chugging. We're trying to get the video finished. We got portions of it finished, so hopefully we could drop the video. The plan is for our trailer to drop this month. We're going to release the trailer this month, and then we're going to push out a brand new website, and then probably do some invites for some larger player testing, because our eventual goal is to have 80 player per map per game or per match. So we're going to have to test our networking systems to make sure that that stuff's clean. We've only tested like 5 player, and it was fine, but you know, 80 players a whole different ball game when it comes to stress testing. So hopefully soon, man. We're close. We've been at it for a little over a year now, and it's looking pretty good. Looking really good, actually. Cool. Let me drop that in. Actually, I can move this stuff over now. We can put this over here. I'll move this over. Move. I might use those treks. Move those over. This. Probably use that. That's for that. I got an Annihilus for this dude. It's a bad one, but it's still an Annihilus. And we got a bad Druid Torch. But yeah, we've been burning it pretty hard, so we had to take a little breather. we've been putting the midnight oil in on working on it. One of the guys went fishing for a couple of days, and I just been kind of just popping on some random things, but I haven't been like grinding it. But since we got a deadline for the trailer this month, the goal is to really grind it out. Oh, really, Smoking? What's your thoughts so far? Sure, Torch, no problem, man. Um, but yeah, yeah, we're still pushing hard, man. We're still pushing hard, and we've shown it to a couple of different groups of people, and we've gotten some pretty good feedback. We got one of the guys got in touch with one of the original devs for DayZ, and he was just showing him some of the level design and stuff, and he was pretty impressed. Frosty, that's a nice helm, but I'm probably not going to go elemental, so I'm gonna try and stick to summoner. DayZ's an old school shooter. It's one of the grandfathers to a lot of the shooters these days. It's um DayZ's a pretty big deal. We showed it to a couple of people because I did the level design on the what they showed him, and they thought we had bought it. But I designed that whole level. So yeah, we got a bunch going on. We got a bunch going on. Oh, for those who don't know, me and a few friends of mine have been working on a game for the last year and a couple of months now. But it's a shooter game. It's not like an ARPG, but it's a shooter game, FPS. But it is a FPS battle royale with a loot system similar to Diablo. As weird as that sounds, that's kind of going to be what it is. Yeah, no, that's right. It's one word. It's just DayZ. It's like that. Blind, what's up, buddy? So yeah, I mean, it's I can show y'all some screenshots. Let's see. Let me open this one up. Wow, never mind. This image is huge. Why is this image so big? What about this one? Yeah, I don't know why these images are coming out so big. But yeah, we've revamped the website. We kicked an initial website out and we've remade it. We actually hired some people to do it, so we didn't have time. Alright, I think here's some good shots. Nope. Alright, my bad. I'll try and shrink this one down. And we got like a graphics arts guy doing character models. One guy doing finishing out level. I'm working on the 3D animations for the video. Alright, let's do this one. This is a screenshot. We don't need the wheel anymore. But this is like, this is just a screenshot player view. The way this is set up, for those that play any kind of battle royales, most battle royale designs are large open map, circle that shrinks you in and pushes everybody together. Ours is vertical. This is actually inside of a pyramid, and you start at the bottom and you get pushed upwards to the top. But we're doing a loot system. Anybody that's played any shooters like this, yeah, we've spent a lot of time on the textures. Anybody that's played FPSs like this or battle royales, the loot system is you level up, you unlock a gun, you use the gun, you unlock the attachments, and it's a gun grind. That's every FPS that I know of does the same gun system. Our system is going to be a loot system, like similar to Diablo. It's going to be a tiered system of items. Like you can, like, say you shoot somebody and they drop their loot, or they drop loot. It's going to be a random chance that there's going to be a new weapon that you haven't had. Each weapon's going to be tiered from normal to legendary, and then same with the attachments. You could unlock attachments normal to legendary. So there's going to be a wide combination of things you could do on a weapon, because you could have like a legendary base and some of the attachments aren't that good and you're trying to unlock them, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of our loot system. There's going to be all, not just weapons, but like equipment and all kind of stuff. So the loot system is going to be way different. It's not going to be like regular shooters. And I know this, our crowd, like the people that normally play Diablo 2, they're not really into the shooter games, which is fine. I enjoy shooters. I play like a wide range of games. And that's why we're trying to incorporate the loot system to be different, because I think that'll pull like a different crowd of people that would not normally play shooters, but really enjoy loot systems like that. And I think it'll make it interesting. But we're just like shooting for the top. We're not putting out like some little side scroller indie game. We're putting out something that we're gonna try and compete with Fortnite and Call of Duty and Apex Legends and PUBG. I mean, we're like, if we're gonna do it, we might as well do it all the way. We're like, screw it. If we're gonna make a game, let's make a game that's gonna compete with the big dogs. Tomac, I'm really optimistic about it, because it's not just elusive. We got a bunch of different systems that we're gonna try and implement that are not like the normal shooters. So, and I think it'll make things kind of interesting. But I mean, you know, a lot of people don't like shooters, but there's a ton of people that do. Here's the thing, our goal is to springboard into other types of games. This was like what we dove into and started doing, and if this is even mildly successful, we're gonna probably venture into other game types, like, say for instance, like an ARPG, or like a survival type game like Rust, or 7 Days or something. So we're just, you know, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, we're doing this on the side, and it's come together pretty good so far. All right. Oh shoot, it's 6 o'clock. All right, what kind of torches did we get dropped here?
Impossible.
Oh shoot, I got that before anybody just leaves this stuff here. There's a decent assassin torch. Looks like there was, I thought I saw 2 drops. Somebody must have grabbed one. Anyways, this stuff's on the ground in Win 1. But yeah, I think we'll probably start doing some player testing in the next couple of months. I think is the goal. Because we're gonna try and set up a server system on AWS. Kind of go from there. So we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna jump. It's dinner time for me. It's time to go eat. Be on Wednesday regular time, Friday regular time. Sunday we'll probably still do our thing, even though it's Father's Day. I don't think it'll be. It's not like Mother's Day, right? Father's Day, it's just like a whatever. Like, we didn't stream on Mother's Day. That's like a whole different ball of wax. But I mean, let's face it, man. Father's Day is just another day. get a new pair of socks or something. So we'll be streaming Sunday like we normally do. But yeah, I'm gonna go get something to eat, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Appreciate the guys jumping in on Twitch. I know Dog likes to jump over and raid a little bit if he's getting off and I'm on. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. Peace.